All right, guys. It's great to have you in my class. You are my group of online students that have also told me that you are going to take the CPA exam. Okay, so this is a video specifically for you, but really all of us have talked one-on-one. And so go off of what we talked about one-on-one. This is general information. Okay, let me show you. So Brightspace will be available. It's not available right this second, but it'll be available by the time you get this video. And let me just share my screen. We'll go over the syllabus. So that'll work here. Okay. So um, let me just show you. Well, let me go into Brightspace first. Okay. So Brightspace, this is for the group who's taking the CPA exam. And honestly, it's still work in progress. But let me just show you what's in there. So let's go first, syllabus and chapter content. This will be all of the PowerPoints are available here and other links to other videos and things like that from like previous semesters and stuff like that. Um, you have the syllabus. Now, let me pull it up real quick. Um, this textbook here, I'm okay with you going with an older version. Obviously, there's probably a newer one too, but I want you to save money and anything. It's mainly just terminology. That's if there's been updates, it's just wording, and so we can handle it. Okay. Um, don't ever hesitate to call me on my cell phone. Um, email me. We can set up talk over Zoom. I'll definitely be around during these times, but I'm also around often. So yeah, you can always just text me and set something up. Um, this is the link to get to codification, both for FASB, which our not-for-profit accounting is in with the FASB, and then also GARS, which that's from the Governmental Accounting Standards Board, and that's for your state and local governments. So we'll be using both those, and you can read through all this stuff. Um, we'll have we'll have four exams, one on not-for-profit accounting, two that are focused on governmental accounting, and then the third will cover everything in the class. So um, I think primarily multiple choice questions, just really focused on preparing you for the CPA exam. I want you to see a ton of questions. Basically, any type of question they could throw at you for this material, I want you to feel comfortable with and actually be excited when you see a not-for-profit question or a governmental question. Okay. Um, quizzes, we'll do quizzes, but really the quizzes are just to kind of make sure you're keeping up to date and being you staying on top of things for um or the for the tests. Okay. I mean, they say 10% here, but I mean, in class, we end up grading them in class. And so like I'll be flexible with those points. Um, homework. Also, I mean, it's all just in preparation for the exams and ultimately to help you prepare for the CPA exam. So I'll be a little flexible there and also in the other learning activities. Okay. Um, things are always due. I mean, we've talked, so like this stuff here, as far as the interaction, like we've already done that. But things we're just going to try and always have them due on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Your best self, Yeah, let's talk about that real quick because that's the only thing that's due this Tuesday. Um, next week coming up. So today is that the 26th, or sorry, the 27th. So the logic on this will be every week. And these goals, the point of this assignment is for you to be working on some of the other soft skills. Most of the class is pretty technical, right? We're just learning rules, counting standards, how to apply them, how to answer questions. But really, what will make the biggest difference in your life is, from a quality of life standpoint, is how you interact with others and things like that. Um, some of this actually will probably change. I think we'll probably just do, no, we'll leave 4 areas. It'll be fine. Okay. So one, and the key with this is you're just reporting whether or not you accomplish the goal. You don't have to go into detail about what the goal is. If you choose not to, that's totally fine. If it's personal, don't don't sweat it. You can just report whether or not you accomplished it. So one has to do with physical fitness, physical health. The logic behind that is, um, if your body isn't taken care of, it won't perform well. It'll cause other issues in your life and just decrease your level of happiness. So, something related to physical fitness that you'll report on each week. Professional interactions, um, may be easy for you if you're working full time, maybe more difficult if you're not. We can talk about that one more, but normally that's attending different events that we have on campus when we invite speakers in or meet the firms or different things like that. So let me know if you're not so certain on that. Social interactions, this is kind of interesting too. It's a little different, possibly for some of you, where you're not necessarily on campus or um, not in the stage of life where you're hanging out necessarily with friends. But the reason I just thought of to leave this on is it's still important that you interact and enjoy. I mean, this could be with a significant other or your kids or friends in the community, um, whatever it is. You're still going to interact with people, and so you should. I mean, maybe that's just natural that it's going to happen, but this is, if you want to set a goal to improve interactions, it could be with family members too, like siblings or parents or something like that. Just kind of increasing the interactions that you have with other human beings. And then last one, personal goals. Logic behind this is all of us, every one of us, have things that deep down inside of us we know we could be doing better or that we are doing and we should stop doing, or improve on or whatever. And so that's kind of what this is extra motivation for you to work on personal things in your life just to improve your life and increase your happiness. Okay. So, like this says, the three goals, you just report whether you accomplished them or not. The professional interactions, I would like to kind of hear about those. So, you can just write a sentence or two, what you're doing professionally to interact. Okay. So, your best self, that is due on Tuesday. Let me know if that's too short of notice. I'll totally change it, but it's super easy to report and you just do it in Brightspace. You'll see it. Uh, there's an assignment for every week. Okay. Um, we're gonna have different codification activities. Um, and the first one of those, I have a codification um, assignment that will be due not not next Tuesday, but on September 3rd. And so you'll get into um, the Financial Accounting Standards Board, Accounting Standards Codification, and look up, go to this section here. Actually, let's just do it real quick. Let me think. Let me just jump over here real quick. This is the assignment. You'll see the prompt. Sorry, it's just like it's on the wrong screen. Okay, so you'll see the prompt. You can click on this, go into it, just go through their little um, disclosure stuffs. And then you can see the codification. I don't know if you've been in here before, but you have just kind of set up like a balance sheet, assets, liabilities, equity, revenue, expenses. But we're specifically interested in not-for-profit accounting. So you're going to scroll down and go to the not-for-profit area. Okay. And then just, yeah, you'll be able to go into there, any part of this. And all the assignment is asking you to do is just find two areas that not-for-profits are different than for-profit entities and cite them or whatever, just talk about them that they're different. I did want you to paste into your document the citation. So if we just go into here, whatever, we're just going to go to anything. Other presentation matters. Okay. And looks like there's some updates and stuff. It's not great. Do this again. Let's just go into receivables and then recognition, whatever, right? Um, so here's something, this has to do with promise to give, so like a pledge or something like that. What I would like you to do, so in a PC, it's called snipping or screenshot or something like that. And you would just do a snip of this and then paste it into the document. And that way I can see that you actually got into it and didn't just use ChatGPT. I mean, you can use ChatGPT in this class or some other AI tool, but I'm also going to try and get you to actually go into different things. I mean, as far as from a writing standpoint, you can use it to help you, stuff like that. But I'm going to do different things to try and get you to learn, I guess, in the pattern that I'm wanting you to learn or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so and that's kind of what those so from the syllabus. Um, that's kind of where is that? Where were we? Oh, codification activities. That's kind of what those are. And I think we'll have like four of those, 3 or 4 of those in the semester. Okay. Grade student points. We talked about this on the phone. Well, not specifically, but what I said is like, hey, I want to work with you directly, like one-on-one, almost like me being a mentor, helping you prepare for the CPA exam. And so normally this is something that's in class when you come prepared and stuff, but I would say for an online class, this is just going to be you like reaching out to me, touching base with me on things, kind of us working one-on-one on making sure you're feeling good about the content from that we're covering, that you're feeling good about the practice problems, the quiz type problems that you're doing, and that you're feeling prepared and understanding the material. So just kind of keep in touch with me a lot. Text me, we'll talk, set up times to talk, stuff like that. This is just some research type stuff, not-for-profit research. This one, I think I will have you do it. Basically, you have a couple different options here, and we'll do this in multiple assignments. So one option is, tell me about it, tell the class about So I'll just have you do like upload a video, tell the class um, about a nonprofit that you admire or you think is a great one, or if there's something that you think needs to exist in our society and the nonprofit doesn't exist. Option two is kind of tell us about one that needs to be, no, option 1B, sorry, is one that needs to be created and why, how you create it or something like that. And then, so that's option 1A or 1B. So you can choose out of those two. And then option two for a different assignment would be a nonprofit that you feel like is misleading the public or is kind of a scam or something like that. Uh, so we can talk about those. I'm going to create a Google Sheet for you where you can kind of start to put that stuff in. Um, Government research, we'll do state research, and then just other things on municipal fraud and stuff like that. So that will also go into the Google Sheet that I share with you guys. So I think that should get you started. Again, we had specific conversations, one-on-one conversations. Go off of that first, and then if you have questions about what I just shared with you, don't hesitate to ask. Okay. I appreciate you watching. Have a good day. I look forward to working with you. I really do. There.